Hello, how are you doing today? Congratulations because you've made it to day 30 for this admission and scholarship hacks masterclass. And I am here to give you my last advice. Oh, don't cry because I'm going to miss you too, right? I'm going to miss you, but you've come a long way. You've come a long way. You've been putting all the efforts. You've been putting everything that you need to do. But I want to leave you today with one advice. Whatever happens, submit your application. Whatever happens. I'm not even talking about the course project right now. I'm talking about that application that you wanted to do that made you to sign up for this admission and scholarship hacks masterclass. Whatever happens, submit that application because it is only someone who has submitted application that is going to wait for admission, that is going to wait for scholarship or any form of funding or loan or whatever. Even if somebody is sponsoring you, it's only when you get the admission or that you're going to assess that, right? And even if you're the one paying for yourself, it's only when you submit admission, the application for admission, that you're going to get the admission. Without, despite all these sweet things we've talked about, if you complete this master class and you do not apply, nothing will change, right? Like, nothing is really going to change. Yes, you will have learned all that you need to learn, quite all right, but admission wise, there's nothing that is going to happen. So my big advice for you today is that irrespective of the struggle you're going to come across, irrespective of the obstacles you're going to come across on this journey. Sure, you come across obstacles. They are everywhere in life, right? So irrespective of everything you're going to come across, keep one thing in your head, that you are going to submit your application. And you know why I feel the need to give you this advice today? I remember it brings me back to how I actually started this admission and scholarship hacks. This whole, in fact, the whole Vantage company as a whole. After I went to business school, and I learned from my business mentor, Russell Brunson. So after I went to business school, I remember one of the last advice that they gave to us. They said, no matter what, like, no matter what comes your way, right? Make sure that you go on and start. Make sure that you go on and start. So what happened was that when I wanted to actually look for something I wanted to do as a business, I'm a dentist, so I wanted to do a dental related thing, right? But then there were many obstacles coming my way, many obstacles. Eventually, I was like, you know what? I was already at that point helping students that want to go abroad to study. If you've been on my social media handle, Dr. Linda Iheme, whether it's on Instagram, on Facebook, or on YouTube, right? If you've been on my social media handle, you see that I have a lot of. I always post people that I've worked with, and especially at those early days, I would work with people. I'll review the application. I'll do everything, submit for them. Sometimes I will even pay for them because it was more of charity for me, right? But when I was trying to implement what they taught us in business school, and I was having a lot of challenges, I felt like, oh, I was already doing this thing for free. I can as well turn it into business and help much more, many more people. The only thing that made you to come across me was because I went on to implement that advice, which is what? No matter the obstacle you come across, make sure you start. Make sure you complete whatever you are starting. Make sure you go on. Don't lose hope. And that's why I'm like, let me give you that same advice. Because many things are going to happen. You're going to finish this masterclass, something is going to come up. I know a client that was going abroad, the dad was going to sponsor her, and a few weeks after she started the process, she lost her dad. Are you going to stop? Your husband was going to sponsor you. Now you've lost your husband, or your husband is no longer interested. Are you going to stop? You were going to sponsor yourself, but now you've lost your job. Are you going to stop? So anything can happen, but if you focus on the fact that no matter what happens, you're going to continue, you're going to submit your application, you're going to get the admission, and you're going to go abroad to study, nothing is going to stop you. no force on earth is going to be able to stop you. So keep this in mind as you go, and I wish you all the best. So once you already know, but we're still going to give you more details on the website generally. So if once you get your admission and you get any form of scholarship, whether it's invincible scholarship, whether it's loan, whether it's partial scholarship, whether it's full scholarship, be in touch with us, because we have an award, so that we're going to be able to give you the Vantage Scholar Award. Okay, so make sure that you try your best to get the best out of this lecture, and we're watching out for you, and we want you to succeed. Okay, and keep in touch.